And good afternoon, folks. My name is Warp103, and this time here we're talking about the tigermaus, Tier 9 Premium German Heavy Tank for Holiday Ops. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. Okay, what do you get when you have an E100 chassis and you throw on a mouse's turret? You get a tigermaus that's supposed to be lower tiered than the other tank. That's funny. Because this thing is basically, I mean, you can just see it for yourself. This is ridiculous armor for a tier 9. And it literally, the armor profile is better than the tier 10s. Because it's lower tier, and this thing is going to see tier 7s. Okay, let's get into the stats. Enough about this. Okay, we're comparing over the same tanks we already did before and everything else. That, as you can see, we have two of the other premium tier 9 tanks, premium tanks, like we talked before, and this time we have the mile breaker. Now, why did I put in the mile breaker? Because technically speaking, the mile breaker, the mouse, the tigermaus, and the mouse, technically speaking, are supposed to have almost the exact same armor. They don't, because Wargaming did like this, some sprinkle salt, because again, if you measure thickness, they should be all the same. But hey, it is what it is. All right, penetration is, oh yeah, that's what we talking about. We got some good penetration here. We got some good damage per minute. Again, the numbers are speaking for themselves. Like, oh, we got armor, and we got DPM, and we got penetration. Okay, they're looking pretty damn good here already. All right. Again, it beats everybody else in the category, except for rate of fire for the Sweden. But again, overall, it's still just kicking butt and taking names. All right. Shell velocity is a little on the slow side. It's not slow, but it's a little on the slow side. 128 caliber and everything else of that. So again, it fits in pretty well with everything else of that. Potential damage is woo, because you got 60 shells. You can beat the sheets. You can just keep shooting things and be like, woohoo, because you got lots and lots of ammo. So yeah, that's all good. What about the gun? Oh man, again, aim time, mwah, yeah. Even the dispersion at 0.35 is really good for what it is. Why? Because you have good enough dispersion, and then you're on the move. Your gun handling normally is just spot on. You're going to be able to dish out so much damage by just saying shh. You're going to be snapshotting your brains out. Now again, it does have limited gun depression. I mean, 7. It is what that is. You know that's going to happen because it's a big honking slab of meat. Speed wise, come on now, stop. You already know your speed is not going to be fast, but it's still faster than mile breaker. It's still way faster than, and it's just behind the WZ. So again, in the speed department for a heavy, that's doing pretty decent. Reverse speed, again, is another thing that's really good. 16 reverse speed, you can come out, pop, and pull back in really quickly. That's really good. Of course, the engine power makes it well worth it. Power to weight ratio is on the low side. But when you actually look with the train resistance and everything else, it still makes it like, you can move with this. You can move, especially if you have any kind of downhill slant. You're going to be able to move, ram things. Make sure you ram things. So it's pretty good. Again, terrain resistance is overall versus other tanks. It's not, of course, it's not going to be as good as the STRV instead of, but it's better than both other tanks on the list. So again, armor. Oh man, I keep saying oh man because again, this armor is saying it's like that. You better be slapping some gold into it, because if you ain't slamming some gold into this, you not penning it. And if you are a lower tier tank, meaning that you're a tier 7, good luck with that. Just good luck with that. Now again, this is what bothers me. The Malbreaker and this and the mouse basically should all have the same thickness of the, because if you measure it in the visual, how the visual model is, they should technically all have the same thickness. They don't. I don't know why. Then again, I know for balancing reasons and everything else like that. Now, health-wise, again, for how much armor you have, that could have been a little bit higher. Again, I was expecting it to be around, basically I was expecting it to be 2K. But 50 less is okay, it's fine and everything else like that. Engine health is definitely on the low side. Your track health is on par with everything else like that. Your ammo rack is on par with everything else like that. And your track repair time is standard. You ain't got no camo. just give it up. You ain't got no camo. But your view range is awesome. So again, you don't have to take a lot of stuff for vision, because again, you have 400 meters of view range, which is really good and everything else like that. Your shells are kind of pricey to shoot though. So your standard shells are, again, basically 300 over most of the other ones except for the WZ. So your shells are on the pricey side. What can I say about the Tiger Mouse? This is dumb. This is dumb. Because again, you're basically facing a tier 10 at tier 9 with a good gun. So this is a definite thumbs up. Again, will it break the game? No, because its speed is not exactly zooming fast, but since it can keep up with the other heavies, yeah. I mean, I know some people are gonna slap a turbo on it. Just you know, if you go for speed with this and everything else, that you can be a menace to South Central. So you got this in American thing. So again, this is something that I'm looking forward to, because this is going to break some people's backs. Yeah. So that's what I think about the Tiger Mouse. This is Warp103 saying warp out, have fun. We're going to catch you guys on the next one.